In our continuing study through the book, How to Talk So Kids Will Listen and Listen So Kids Will Talk by Faber and Maslish, we're talking about how to free our children from roles and labels. And today we want to mention the one that says, let children overhear you say something positive about them. Now, this can happen in a number of different ways. For example, there's a mother in these comics that they put in the middle of their chapters to illustrate their points. There's a mother in the living room talking on the phone, and her little son is walking through the living room. And the woman says, Mom, you should have seen your grandson take his allergy shot today. He just held out his arm and went right on talking to the doctor. And those shots can hurt too. So while this child may have previously taken upon himself or put on him by others the label crybaby or wimp or baby, now this mother is using an opportunity as she's talking with her own mother to say something positive about the child that puts him in a new light, that helps him to see himself in a different way, to free him from this previous label. Another example, maybe where the child has previously been labeled by somebody else or labeled themselves very excitable. There's a picture here of two parents talking to each other with the son sitting on the couch with some popcorn there. And the father says to the mother, Gary and I were making popcorn and the oil in the pan caught fire. While I was thinking about what to do, he threw a cover on the pan and smothered the flame. That's what I call being cool in a crisis. Now, I don't know how realistic that one is for you, but whether it's realistic or not, it still illustrates the point that when our children overhear us talking to somebody else, emphasizing a positive quality in our children, it frees them from some of the negative labels that either others have placed on them or that they have placed on themselves. So there are other ways to do this. Sometimes when our daughter comes home from school, many times when she comes home from school, the teacher has written a note about how her day went and what she did. And very often my wife will read it out loud to me, or I'll read it out loud to her with our daughter sitting right there in the room. And especially if they're positive things, we emphasize them with enthusiasm, and then we say to each other, uh, wasn't wasn't that responsible of Ellie? Or good job, Ellie, doing well in this area that was mentioned in the note. That's another way that our children can overhear us, just talking to each other, talking to somebody on the phone, talking to a friend. People come over to the house and Ellie's in the same room that they're in, and they might say, so how's Ellie doing? And we'll answer in a way that not only honestly answers their question, but in a way that can throw some positive encouragement Ellie's way, specifically mentioning, anything that she has progressed in. And we mark progress by very, very small increments, but nevertheless, it's about encouragement, and it's about freeing our child from labels. You, some of our youngest daughter, Ellie, has severe cerebral palsy. There are many, many, many things that she can't do. She's severely delayed. She's completely dependent. She's nonverbal. And so when we're able to encourage, this morning, in fact, I was telling her, one of your secret weapons, one of your superpowers is your smile. You have such a great smile. And so sometimes when we're talking to other people and Ellie's in the room, we can tell them, her smile lights up a room. People just love being around Ellie when she smiles or when she laughs. So whatever it is for your child, to free them from labels, help them to overhear you telling others about positive qualities they possess.